Tell us one thing you've never told anybody ever.
I was attacked by a shark.
You were not attacked by a shark. She was not attacked by a shark.
Or was I?
Napa Valley Life Church, welcome back to another episode of NVLIFE at Home. And we're doing another episode of Meet Your Church, or as I like to call it, Meet Your Staff. Because Betsy here is on staff. Say hi, Betsy.
Hi.
What a great staff member already. So if you don't know, Betsy is our families director, meaning that she really looks over 0 to about 18. That's accurate? That's good.
I mainly focus on children's though, and so
Yeah.
zero to fifth grade with highlighting middle school and stuff like that too,
Yeah.
with the help of Journey.
I think one of the areas that we see that's difficult because we lose people in churches is at junior high. And so it's nice to have kind of some continuity between our kids and our youth group. And so Betsy really does a great job overseeing that.
Trying to bridge that gap.
Yeah, that's right.
Crossover.
Yeah, that's right. It's a tough gap to bridge. So Betsy, let's talk about you and your life. All right, so tell us how you fell in love with Jesus.
Early on, I was raised in a Christian home. My parents loved Jesus and brought us to church every Sunday. But I really fell in love with Jesus. I had a great youth pastor, a middle school pastor who took interest and really challenged me in my faith. He listened to my questions. I had a lot of tough questions. I was not your average student who just listened and agreed to everything I was taught. I often challenged his teaching and thought he was wrong all the time.
I'm so glad you're on staff, Betsy.
Yeah. But he took the time to answer my questions and let me struggle with my faith. And I will be forever grateful for that. It let me wrestle with it, and I came to find faith for myself and knew why I believed in God. And so that stuck with me.
Wow, that takes a lot of faith as far as that youth pastor goes, just to trust that God's in control of your salvation and pulling you over this. That's incredible. So tell us, so you were in the youth group, and I remember you telling me stories about you taking leadership steps in the youth group. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I always had a desire to help other students who were struggling with their faith also. And I think that again came from having those youth leaders that took interest in helping me. And so when I saw other students that were struggling, I had compassion for them as well. And so I started counseling camp. And whenever I wanted to serve, those youth leaders said, all right, we'll let you serve. And no one said I was too young. No one said I was not able. And so right away, middle school, I was counseling 4th and 5th grade camp. By middle school, I was teaching already, and I had youth leaders helping me create lessons and leading events. By high school, I was teaching junior high, doing mission trips, and putting together plenty of things. And we were leading all sorts of things through high school for our students, and it was a really crazy time to be a student and doing all of that stuff. And so it's a little different, but it was fun.
Yeah, it's God preparing you.
Yeah.
It's funny, as the pastor of this church, and really as you guys watching at home being part of Napa Valley Life Church, it's almost like we get to reap the benefits of them allowing you to lead for all those years, which is awesome. You went to Grand Canyon University. Maybe our people don't know that. So tell us about your Grand Canyon experience, what your degree's in.
The experience was different. I actually did Grand Canyon online, which
it's a
even
good program.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
I was already doing school online, which
you were leading the pack.
I
was. Were innovating.
And I did my studies in Christian leadership and administration, and with some minor stuff in youth ministry. And so that was fun. I had a passion for leadership and Christian studies, and so just being able to study that and take the time to be able to integrate that in everyday life. I didn't want to solely just focus on one area of ministry. I wanted to be able to take that in any area, whether I was working in a coffee shop or whether I was working in a school or whatever job I was doing. I wanted to be able to apply those leadership skills to what I was doing.
yeah, you felt that call, God calling you into some type of ministerial role at some.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. All right, Betsy, what's your favorite thing going on during these terrible COVID times? Give us something really positive that you're excited about during terrible COVID times.
These videos. Favorite thing, I think seeing the church come together. This has been something, gosh, growing up in the church, we've seen nothing like this.
Amen.
I mean, and seeing how quickly we had to change course. Mm-hmm. And we could have just sat on our hands and gone, well, nothing to do now. And we seen how...
Wait, that was an option? Could we have done that?
I mean, maybe we could have, but we didn't. And I think seeing how we've been able to come together and really seeing how everyone has stepped up in new strengths and new talents, and just seeing how everyone was ready to serve, and seeing just how, I think that's the word, ready. We were so ready to get to work. Yeah. And being part of that has been really amazing. And I think it's been exciting and difficult.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a little exhausting, but to see the church rise up in a new way and not get worn out has been probably the most encouraging thing.
That's encouraging to me.
So.
You've encouraged me. I'm encouraged now. Well, guys, get to know Betsy more. She's incredible. She works really hard for the church and for your kids. We're glad that you're on staff, and we're glad that you're out there watching. Have a great day.